Saturday afternoon. It's overcast, which is fine because we had lots of work to do outside. So this is temporary, but the hoops are up now. So as you can see, there's a raised roof. See that inside there. We're waiting for the proper netting to come. It's on the way. So until that's done, we had to put a temporary net up there with some of my shade cloth that I had. Beets are all coming up nicely. Multicolored beets are doing really good. Not a lot to show you today, but I wanted to show you these. Look at those beautiful colors. Those are our peas. Cordeaux peas, I think they're called, or something. This part here, because we put the net in, what I'm going to do in the winter, I can't do it now because I have to wait for all these lilies to die back so I can take them out, is we're going to cut these beds down so that they will, right about here where my foot is, right about there, we're going to run a bed right across and then open up this side so that you can walk behind the brassica cage, because right now we're jumping over beds to get to it. I don't want to make the brassica cage any bigger because it's already taking up half the yard, which is fine. I love it, but still I don't want it to be much bigger. So then these two beds below me here, these two, will be short, narrow beds, but the narrow bed will go across the whole fence line, and that's where I'm going to grow all my peas next year. So it means a little bit of moving things around. That's it for today. Morning. It is Sunday morning at about 12 o'clock. It's overcast as usual and about 13 degrees, and we're gonna plant some Parisian carrots and do some more radish tape and green onion tape. I don't have a green onion tape, I have to go get it. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, I forgot to mention, these are pelleted. So there, you can see that, see? Oops, focus in, focus in. They're pelleted, so it makes them much easier to sow because I know where they're going then, in amongst all the white perlite, right? Okay. Okay. So it is seed tape time. Cherry bell, white Lisbon spring onions, and French breakfast. And they will all go up here. We're on the porch at the moment, and that's my Parisian carrots, and you can just see the little pellets down there, and they're in some sort of an inert clay that protects them and feeds them and lets me know where I put them. And that's it for the patio stuff. Strawberries are going great guns. Look at this. Beautiful pink flowers. And these are the pine berries, which apparently you have to grow near other berries, but look how tiny they are. They're so little, it's ridiculous. So I don't know if we're going to grow these next year. It's probably where the lady was selling them all. And there's a little tiny strawberry there. Anyway, that's it for the patio stuff today. It's Monday the 30th. Another overcast day. Swear to God, we haven't had anything higher. We've had 2 days maybe of high 20s. No, high teens, touching 20. All of May. It's just ridiculous. So these are the lettuce I'm growing, hopefully. These are from pellets. I think I put the names of them up last time. These are romaine lettuce, so making Caesar salad. And these are seed tapes. So if anybody tells you that seed tapes are useless, I can tell you different. Mine worked. Those are my eggplants. And there's a teeny tiny little eggplant in there, I think. Sorry, terrible focus camera. It's hard to see because the numbers of the time frame are sticking up there, but there's that one. And then this one's got flowers on it too, but they're not quite as open yet. And I was just stringing up my tomatoes, and I used those clips. I'll do it on this one. The clips grab the string like that, and then they hang onto the tomato. So these are my Fioretto. I'm letting that one go to seed because the Fioretto seeds are like stupidly expensive. So I thought I'd just let mine go to seed. Purple peppers, spares, spare watermelons, because my other ones died. So it's just been too cold for them. So we started again. More fiorettos for seed. And then I'll just take you quickly outside. There's not a lot going on out here. Carrots. Pulled all my shallots because they were all going mushy. Probably because there's been no warmth and it's all wet. Black beauty zucchini. Tomato, 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 tomato. What else? Giant marigolds, but they're apparently going to flower already, and they're nowhere near giant. They're supposed to be 3 feet tall. That's a winter squash. More marigolds, more tomatoes. Those are cucumbers, and again, they are doing the pits. Don't know if you're allowed to say shits on YouTube. Peas. Like I'm thrilled with some things and totally disappointed with others, like every other gardener in the world, I suppose, because it's been so cold. It's been the coldest May we've had in record, or for at least like forever. These are my carrots, blueberries, flower bed, brassica cage. Update on the netting. It should be here next week, hopefully. But because everything's in there, I might just leave it as is for this year and change it later. But that's my brassica cage. It's a walk-in house. I don't know what to do with these. This is my asparagus. Now, do I leave it here and just cut it back, or do I cut it back now so it doesn't get asparagus beetle? I've never had asparagus beetle, but then again, I haven't grown asparagus tons. So beans are doing okay. Chard's getting pulled in the next day or so because I like it when it's little, and I don't know what else to do with it. It's kind of getting manked out by the slugs. The sunflowers are holding their own back there. Barely. There they are. Sorry, sunflowers. Right there. They are getting a little chewed, but not so much. They're going for my marigolds instead. Yellow zucchini, courgettes. They probably need some feed because they're looking a bit, like I say, everything's just a gong show this year. Lilies, I was hoping that the lilies would have flowered soon so that I could show you the lilies because they're gorgeous, but they're not flowering yet. My rose has got some buds on it. My peas are like 7 feet tall, so I have to get some clippers and clip them because they're too tall for me to get to, and pinch them out because Barry said to chop them. I've forgotten the name of Barry's channel, but I will put it in the notes and I'll put it on the screen when I get in the house. Said to pinch them out at the top to make them bushier, so I'll do that because I can't reach the top of them anyway. Self-seeded pansies from last year. Last of the tulips. These lilies are just gonna hopefully pop like crazy pretty soon. Nasturtiums. And this is an old blueberry. I chopped the crap out of it last year. As you can see, I just chopped every single branch of it off it, hoping it would regenerate itself, and it seems to have. Raspberry bush is doing really good. Carrots, spring onions, and radishes. These are all from tape, as you know, if you've watched any of my videos before. And they seem to be doing good. That's the second sowing of carrots. And I've sown a bunch of carrots up on the porch. You'll see that earlier. And that's about it. So I'm going to post early this week because I don't really have a lot else to show you. Potatoes are all looking good. They've been watered, and they've been watered by the rain because I've hardly had to water anything. That rose is getting some buds on it, so it should be bursting soon. So in another week, we should have loads of color. Magnolia that died. It's a stump. We chopped it down, but I was determined to see if I could get it to come back to life, and it's getting new buds and branches on it, so hopefully it will come back again. These are the pelleted purple marigolds, and they're coming up nicely. And these are God knows what. They are Love in the Mist and something else. I'll try and find the packages because they should be close together. And that's about it. I'll stop saying oh, I did it again. Oh my god. Those are bush beans, and they'll go in with all the other beans that are down on the ground over there. That's it. I will hopefully get it up posted tomorrow because our internet is garbage. It has to be done from my phone, and I have to do it overnight. So hopefully it'll be out by tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody, and hopefully we will get some sunshine soon.